Hi guys, welcome to Style Made Simple. I'm Michael King. In this episode I'm going to be showing you how to get the best fitted suit you've ever had and the 6 key things you need to know so you can always look your best. These rules for the perfect fit apply to every man no matter your age. Now far too often I see guys of all shapes and sizes getting their suit fit completely wrong and looking like they're wearing their big brother's hand-me-down rather than owning a statement piece of clothing. A good suit should become one of your favourite items to wear, and not just in the office. You can wear a suit for casual occasions too, maybe swapping out the shirt and tie for a roll neck jumper. Now I'm going to start the advice off by saying that the best fitted suit you can have is a bespoke suit that is tailor-made just for you via one of the many established suit makers that's out there. This way the suit will be cut to your exact measurements and fit you like a glove. Having said that, most people, myself included, can't afford to get every suit tailor-made for them, so this option isn't for everyone. Therefore, the next best option, which is often far less expensive than a bespoke suit, is to buy one off the rack and then have it tailored to fit you. There are many suit shops which will offer the service in-house, such as Suit Supply, TM Lewin or Charles Towett, to name a few. The suit I'm currently wearing is a Havana grey check suit from Suit Supply, teamed up with a waistcoat from ASOS. Now this is the first suit I've purchased with Suit Supply, and I can happily say I'm very pleased with both the quality and the fit. As a bigger guy, they have the jacket sizes to fit those with a larger chest, this is a 46 long, and trousers that can fit any height. Don't worry, this isn't a paid promotion for Suit Supply. I've also previously used TM Lewin for my suits, although I don't feel the suits from TM Lewin are quite as nice quality, but they are cheaper to both buy and have tailored. That's my only criticism of Suit Supply, is the cost of both the suit and the tailoring. I had to pay an additional £100 for tailoring on top of the £400 for the unhemmed suit in the first place. Now it's key to point out that tailors can vary massively in experience and quality. When purchasing from the likes of TM Lewin or Suit Supply, it's safe to say their tailors will have enough knowledge to perform the alterations that are required. However, if you purchase off the rack from the likes of ASOS, River Island or Burton's, you'll need to find a tailor elsewhere to alter the suit for you. So with this in mind, it's important that you know what you're asking for when having your suit tailored. Now these are the 6 key points I mentioned before. So no matter if your suit is double-breasted or single-breasted, this is single-breasted, has 1, 2 or 3 buttons, or has a notch lapel, a peak or a shawl lapel, these pointers will ensure your suit fits perfectly. We'll start off at the top with the shoulders. A well-fitted suit should lie flat on the shoulder, like this. The seam at the top should meet the sleeve of the jacket where your arm meets your shoulder. If it's too small or too large, you'll notice wrinkles or lumps at the top of the jacket. To get the correct measurement, have someone measure it from the rear edge of your shoulder, across the top of your upper back, and then at the top of your opposite rear shoulder. That will give you the correct measurement for what you're looking for. Now next is the chest. If your jacket is too loose, then it will hang and be baggy around the chest and waist. If it's too tight, then you'll notice the cloth pulling around the buttons when the jacket is buttoned together, creating an unwanted X shape. You want the chest to be snug enough to show your silhouette, but not too tight that it pulls. To get the correct measurements for this, run a tape measure around the widest part of your chest, measuring horizontally around the chest roughly at the nipple level, and under the armpits and over your shoulder blades at the back. A quick tip for wearing a jacket when buttoned, you should always leave the bottom button undone. This applies to coats and waistcoats as well. Now the arm length. This is often an overlooked element when tailoring a suit jacket, but it can make a big difference in the overall look and finish. You want the sleeve of the jacket to finish at your wrist joint. Ideally you want to show off about ½ an inch of your shirt cuff at the bottom of the jacket, but this is just a general guideline. To obtain this, measure from the seam of the shoulder meet to the base of your thumb at the wrist joint. As you can see here. Now next is the waist, an obvious area needing of a good fit. You need to make sure that it's not so tight that it becomes hard to button or uncomfortable, and not so loose that they hang low or around the seat and crotch. To measure accurately for this, measure horizontally around your waist, just inside where you'd wear the top of your trousers. Now you need to make sure that the tape is snug and does not ride over the actual waistband, but you should be able to put your index finger inside the tape for movement. The seat, i.e. this part, is an important area to get accurate, especially for the larger guys like myself. The back of your trousers should be a smooth drape over the shape of your rear end. A good fit in the seat will lie loosely against your underwear, without pulling tight or draping loosely down your thighs, and should provide enough flexibility when moving. For this, measure around your hips and buttocks at their widest point on a pair of well-fitting trousers. Make sure your pockets are empty and the tape is not restrictive. As a guide, you should not make the tape too snug. You should only just be able to feel the tape when you're measuring. Now, finally is the trouser break. The break is a small wrinkle caused when the top of your shoes stops your trouser cuff from falling to its full length. Recently, it's become more fashionable to have a very little break in the trousers, or often sporting what is known as a cropped look. However, this is all down to personal preference. Being 6'6", I rarely go for the cropped or unbroken looks. I don't really want my legs to look any longer than they already are. But for those of a shorter stature, a small break or a cropped look can provide the illusion of greater height. The break should be a small, subtle feature. Maybe one horizontal dimple or crease is usually ideal, and the cuff should rest on the top of your shoe, but shouldn't do much more than that. To accurately measure your ideal trouser length, measure from the top of your waistband on a pair of trousers, again not jeans, keeping the measure taut down to where you wish the bottom of the trousers to end. So that is pretty much it when it comes to the key things to pay attention to when it comes to getting a well-fitted suit. If you keep all of those in mind, you will have a suit that fits you perfectly. Now in my next video I'll be going into detail about the accessories such as the ties and the pocket squares, which knots to use and which style of the pocket square works best for each occasion. As usual, if you don't want to miss out on my new videos, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and then the little bell icon to be notified of when my new videos are live. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you agree or disagree with what I've said, and what else you'd like me to cover in future videos, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram too. For looks and inspiration, follow me on Style Made Simple Official, or for my personal account, it's Mike UK18. As usual, I'll see you guys soon with a new video.